So this is just our first broadcast, so we'll get this all smoothed out by the next one. So the purpose is really just to take a few moments and be able to talk about a couple of ideas and hacks that'll help all of us better utilize our time. So today's time tip is really all about prioritization. So if we think about it, there's not time to do everything, but there is time to do the most important things. And this can go in a lot of different, we call it focus, prioritization, making a list. But really, the question that we should always be asking ourselves is, what is the best use of our time right now, right at this moment? And what what should we be doing? And I had a coach at one time, actually before Carl and Vistage, by the name of Hutch, and he used to give me a little placard to keep on my desk that said, "What is it time for now?" And it just keeps you when we all have moments where we'll find ourselves just kind of off doing something and we're not really almost conscious of it. We just get into a routine or we will start answering, go into emails or go into LinkedIn. And next thing we know, we're lost and half an hour goes by and you haven't really focused on what is the best use of your time. Are there important things to do at this moment? So one of the things that I've found is really helpful is to make a priority list so that you're really focused on the most important things. So you can get a lot of tasks done, but if you're not really focused on the highest value tasks, you're not really making the best use of your time. And I don't need to tell anyone how important our time is. It's the only resource we have that we can't replace. Anything else that you think of is replaceable. But time, no matter how much money you have, no matter what your age, you can't get more time. And so we just need to treat it. A lot of times we don't think of it that way because it's free. We just use it. But it is the most valuable resource that we have. And we all have to think about how valuable our time is. A lot of people have heard of Stephen Covey. He wrote a famous book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. That is a classic book in terms of how to really use time and manage your time. And one of the most important things I thought that I got out of that book was this really, and this is a classic time management uh, matrix, really, that is those things that are urgent and important and placing those things on along this diagram. So we have things that are urgent and important, and those are the things that we have to work on right away. Um, Unfortunately, we do have deadlines. We do have crises. There are things that come up. I'm looking at Corey on the screen. They have things in their world with Corey and Greg. They got to do those things right now. It's urgent. It's important. Things are down. They've got to get back up. Um, so those deadline projects, those things, those are our most important tasks, and those should be at the top of the list. And the less you can have in that urgent and important box, the better, because you don't want to have to be dealing with crises. You want to be planning for things as much as you can, and that comes in that matrix number 2. And then of course the easy one is not important, not urgent. That's like time wasters. Throw that stuff in the trash, get rid of it and don't worry about it.